What's wrong with Steph Curry? Why is Steph Curry struggling? I mean, it's simple to me. Like, I mean, you gotta put everything into perspective. These guys only been together. It's going on 3 months now. You know, going on 3 months, and for him to be averaging like 24 points per game, I mean, and they just been together for that long. KD fit right in, which I said. Go back to what I said. Well, this was October 22nd, I think it was, or 24th. Go back, and then I got a video up here that say, "Will Kevin Durant fit in with the Warriors?" And just listen to what I said, and just look at how it came into fruition. I said it's going to be a little bit of struggling going on, but I said they're going to figure things out, and that's what's going to happen. They're going to figure things out, and I think that Steph Curry is struggling because he's trying to figure out how when he got to take his shots, like pick his shot selection, when he needs to get going, when you need to get KD involved, or who it's going to take some time to figure things out and figure out like you know pick his spots and you know pick and rolls, coming off pick and rolls, you know being in catch and shoot situations, cutting to the basket. Like it's just going to take some time for them to groom, like to build with each other and build chemistry. And but it's great, like it's happening. And people got to take this into consideration when you looking at this. I think that when they play again in on the 16th, it's going to be a total different outcome. I think the Warriors are going to have the advantage because I look at it like this: like the only issue really that they have is closing. Like their problem right now is just it's pretty much closing out games. But that's an issue that's going to be rectified. That's going to be fixed. And then also like for them to compete against Cleveland like that, and they only been together for a short period of time. They just got together, and they're able to compete like that. That let me know that once they figure things out, it's gonna be a better advantage for them. And you're gonna see why KD makes the difference. Once Steph Curry find his spots and figure out how to fit within this, like, with having another superstar, I think it's gonna be over. And it's gonna be a walk in the park for the Warriors. When it time to get down to the finals and stuff. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but hey, I mean, hey, I predicted that. Hey, what did I do? I only predicted that Kevin Durant would join the Golden State Warriors back in April. I used to get criticized all the time for saying LeBron James was going to go back to Miami and how crazy I was. I mean, not Miami, for saying that LeBron would go back to Cleveland years ago. They called me crazy, but it's crazy that they always call me crazy. But like I said, I just feel like that the Warriors are still figuring things out. It's gonna take some time, man, but they're gonna be good. And Steph Curry just struggling right now, but I mean, don't act like it happens to the great ones. It happened to the shooters. They figure it out. They figure it out. And eventually the shot's going to fall because he's a shooter. That's what he does. Like, he could do that in his sleep. It's just that right now he's just, like, trying to figure it out. Like, what do I have to do? What I need to do to be effective? Do I need to be in pick and roll situations? Like, what made us successful last year? It just gonna have to take some sitting down and just building. And I love their like their camaraderie. Like I just love how they carry themselves. It's like a big brother, little brother relationship with Kevin Durant and Steph Curry. I love that. Like I love to see that. It's from the outside looking at it, seems like Clay and Durant don't get along for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but well, I'm just reading into it too much, but it just seems like they didn't get along that much. But I feel as though like um Kevin, I feel like Klay Thompson has to take less shots, fewer shots, and they have to get him to take a lesser role. I would rather lose Klay than to lose Steph Curry. That's just my opinion, you know. But I think he's going to eventually figure it out. He's just going through some struggles right now. Um, if I'm not mistaken, let me look it up and see. Because I believe he's still shooting. Let me see what his percentage is. Okay, right now, okay, he's shooting 46%, so that's almost 50% from the field. And he's still 40% from three. That's amazing. 93. He hasn't shot 93% from the free throw line since 2010. He's averaging close to 6 steals a game, and now he's down to 23 points a game. He's almost averaging 24 points a game. So he's just figuring things out right now. So I think eventually, I think he knew that this was going to happen, but he gonna get back to form, and it's gonna happen, man. Like I believe it's gonna happen, and I think that in not game six, I was about to say game six, but I think that when they play the Cavaliers on the 6th team, it's gonna be a difference. I think it's gonna be a big difference this time, and that's just my opinion. I think they're gonna win, but you know, of course, Cleveland won. It was Christmas. Everybody got a happy little Christmas present. So we're gonna see next go around. But I think Steph Curry just figuring things out. Still a great player. And I don't know. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do a video like why I think people be hating on Steph Curry, because people be hating, man. Like people really be hating on that man. But hey, click that subscribe button, man. I'm out.